So I know a few of you have been asking me about Fenty, and it took me a while because I have a lot of makeup in my personal kit, a lot of makeup in my professional kit, and I really wanted to get my hands on the Fenty in my shade before I spent the money. And because I just felt like I needed to really justify spending it. And forgive me, I'm going to chit chat a little bit without any foundation on so you can just kind of know what I went through for the process. I did go ahead and go online and I went through the three-step process to help me figure out if I was warm tone or cool tone, which I already know I'm warm tone. I'm kind of golden. I do tan very easily, so that kind of helped me. I went through, I'm in the darker category, which I was not surprised about. But what I was surprised about is that according to the questionnaire online, she matched me with being 400. Now, I would have thought that 400 would have been a little lighter for me. I would have guessed I would have been more of a 420 or 430, but those colors have cooler undertones with redder undertones, and I know I'm definitely a golden person. So I went ahead and went with their suggestion, and I was pleasantly surprised with the results. So this is the foundation that I got. It's in my shade. Doesn't it look rather light? It does. It looks rather light in the bottle, but it does look really good on me. I went ahead and got this after I got the matchsticks, which also correlate. That's another good thing. The foundations come 100, 200, 300, 400, and then you can get the predetermined matchstick set. And this is for someone in 400. Cream highlighter, um, stick, a concealer stick, and a contour stick. And they went back to the basics with the contour stick, whereas the contour is definitely a cooler undertone. So if you apply too much of it on, it does give you that casket ready kind of ashy look. So you've got to proceed with caution. And it is dark. And I personally, when I do contour, I use Blunt from MAC, which is definitely a warmer undertone, and it's a blush, so it applies lighter. I'm lighter handed with my makeup. I'm not that heavy handed. So it did take a little getting used to, but I was so happy with the matchsticks, which was three for $54. And I went ahead and ordered this online, which was, I believe, 1 ounce for $34. So after having played with this, I do have some darkness under my eyes. I believe that the highlighter that came, it's called Suede, but I do believe that the concealer that came with this, I do believe that Suede is more of a concealer for someone that wants that really bright face as opposed to me, which I just want to look even. So I prefer to use my favorite concealer first and then apply this as a highlight as opposed to just wearing this as a concealer. But since I am doing a Fenty review, I'm going to wear it the way that it was intended to be used. I'm going to start with my foundation because I feel like it. I already have lipstick on. I've already done my brows. I've already done my eyes. And like I said, I don't like eye the way the concealer looks, so I am going to apply foundation there just to cut some of the darkness. So what do you guys think? I think this is great coverage. It definitely has a natural skin finish or a demi matte finish, which I think is good. I mean, for the price, and I mean, I feel very good about this, especially being that I ordered it online and it fits and it matches me really well. Now, granted, it needs to kind of settle into my skin a little bit, so it might look a little bit bright, especially with this camera. But as it settles, it's going to look beautiful. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply the foundation. I'm sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing. Apply the concealer. Now this is what Suede looks like. See, it just is a little bit more of a highlighted concealer than an everyday concealer. And you guys have been watching my videos, hopefully, or see me in person. I don't really do the highlighted look too frequently. So I am going to take my concealer brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit. After that, I'm going to go ahead and do a little contour. And contour, we're going to go from the hollow of the ear to the corner of the cheek like that. And I've got a natural hollow right there. So we're just going to apply just a little bit. We'll do a little line there. See, I've got a natural one there. And then we'll go around the perimeter. And I kind of have a strong jawline, so we're going to go ahead and hit that too. Go ahead and try to conceal that double chin. And a little bit of my bridge of my nose because I kind of don't have one. I like to use the same brush. I think it helps you blend better. So we're going to use the same foundation flat top brush and just circles, and we're just going to kind of buff it out. I think sometimes I get too close to this camera and it makes me look washed out. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring in the background, but he's by my feet, snoring away. Got that nose together. And see, I like to always do less. It's always easier to add. And circle motions kind of help it from having harsh lines. So there you go. I'm almost done. And yeah, we're going to apply the highlight, which is cinnamon. I love the name of that. This highlight is beautiful. I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks like it's blush and then hit the top of the cheekbone. And because I've already used my brush for the foundation and the contour, I'm going to just use my ring fingers just to kind of rub it in some. And apply a little bit more. You guys have told me in the past that I'm not showing enough highlights, so I'm giving you a little more. So there you have it, my Fenty review. 2 thumbs up. I love it. I love the coverage. This looks like my skin, only better, which is beautiful. I think the price point is perfect. I mean, if it went up $5, $10, I would still pay for it. I love the finish. I could wear all year round. This is spot on. I love it. I love that you can just, grab your matchsticks and your foundations and walk out the door. So I am happy with it. I would love to know what your thoughts are about it. Please like it and subscribe, share it with your friends, and comment below and let me know what you think. And again, thank you so much for tuning in.